The Coleman Evaluation of Living Skills, or KELS, is designed to determine a person's ability to perform basic living skills and to make recommendations for living situations that promote safety, health, and independence. The 4th edition tests 13 living skills in 5 areas: self-care, safety and health, money management, community mobility and telephone, and employment and leisure participation. It combines interview questions and tasks and is easy to learn. It can be administered in a short period of time, usually in approximately 45 minutes. It is important to note that I did not administer the full assessment for this video. The OT can easily assemble the equipment required and transport it with little effort. The goal of the KELS is to provide valuable information used to match a living environment with a person's strengths, enabling the person to live safely in the least restrictive environment possible. For the administration process, each of the 5 living skill items are divided into 4 sections: method, task or interview, equipment, administration, and scoring. Specific instructions and questions to be asked by the evaluator are printed in boldface italic letters in the booklet. The instructions state these as written. If an item is not administered correctly and as specifically stated, the established reliability and validity will not be applicable. So now we'll be talking about self-care and the frequency of self-care activities. So right here I have the form for you, and you're going to fill it out for me and just be accurate with your responses. So now we'll be doing safety and health. I'm going to show you 4 pictures. There may be a dangerous situation in them, or there may not be anything dangerous at all. Look carefully at each of them. In each picture, you must decide if there's anything dangerous. Okay. So here is the first picture. Do you see anything dangerous in this picture?
Yes, she has a lot of things plugged into this one outlet. It looks like the blow dryer might actually be plugged into something else that's plugged into the outlet. And blow dryers, I think they take a lot of energy, so that could be really dangerous for overloading the outlet.
Awesome. So then here is picture number 2. Do you see anything dangerous in this picture?
Yeah, we have medicine and candy on this table with the little girl. This woman seems to not be paying attention as the little girl is reaching for some medicine.
And then this is picture number 3. Do you see anything dangerous in this picture?
Yeah, this cord that's right going through the walking area, it could be a tripping hazard for someone, especially over on this end where it's a little bit lifted off the ground.
And then last picture, do you see anything dangerous in this picture?
This person has long flowing sleeves on, and it looks like they might be cooking, so that could be dangerous for if it gets near the burner, it might catch on fire.
Thank you. So this next section for safety and health is identifying an appropriate action for health, accidents, and emergencies. So I'm going to ask you some following questions and just answer them. So what would you do for yourself if you got sick with a cold?
I would try and get some medicine to alleviate my symptoms, try and get lots of rest, and probably drink some soup.
Okay. And what would you do if you burned yourself and the wound became infected?
I would get like triple antibiotic ointment and try to wrap it to keep it protected. And I would monitor it, and if it got worse, I would seek out like medical help.
And how would you get help?
I would go to a doctor's office or a clinic, schedule an appointment, and see someone that would be able to help me.
Okay. And what would you do if you suddenly started having severe chest pains and shortness of breath?
I would call 911.
And if your house caught on fire, what telephone number would you call for help?
I would also call 911.
So now we'll be moving on to money management. I'm going to give you $5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to buy this toothbrush for me. The toothbrush costs $4.58, including tax. So you will give me the $5. And then I will give you the toothbrush and this amount of change. Is this the right amount of change?
37, 7 plus 8 is 5. Carry the 1. That would be 4, 9. This is not the right amount of change.
So what would be the right amount of change?
I would need 5 more cents, so I would need 42 cents.
Thank you. So now you're going to purchase this deck of cards from me. The deck of cards costs $3.38, including tax. This is the money you have to purchase the deck. Do you have enough money?
Yes. I can give you $3.40.
So how much extra do you have?
That would give me 4 cents extra.
Okay, so now we'll be doing community mobility and telephone. So how do you get from one place to another?
I drive myself.
Okay. And do you have any other means of transportation?
Not really, no.
Okay. And when was the last time you drove yourself around Fort Myers?
This morning.
Okay. So now we'll be moving on to community mobility and telephone. Here is the telephone number for Regal Entertainment Group. Call the number and tell me their latest show time today. If this telephone has a speakerphone, please use it.
Hi, this is Regal Entertainment. How can I help you?
Hi, what time is your last movie showing tonight?
It looks like our latest movie tonight is going to be Batman at 10:30 p.m.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye.
Their latest showing is Batman at 10:30 p.m.
Great, thank you. So now we'll be talking about employment and leisure. So what do you do in your leisure or free time?
I like to hang out with friends and play sports.
Do you do anything else?
Yes, sometimes I go paddleboarding, sometimes I go geocaching.
And do you do these activities with other people?
I prefer to, yes.
Awesome. And when was the last time that you paddleboarded?
Last Friday. So, like 9 days ago.
And then when was the last time that you went geocaching?
Probably about a month ago.
And how often do you play sports with your friends?
How often? We probably do like 3 days a week.
And do you remember the last time that you played sports with them?
Maybe Monday.
Perfect. Thank you.
Cumulative score is no longer computed. Each individual item is scored and the OT used their clinical judgment to make recommendations for the most appropriate living situation based on the abilities of the client and the support the client's needs to be most successful in the community.
The KELS has 2 scoring categories, independent and needs assistance. The specific criteria for determining the client's score on each separate item are given at the end of the administration directions for each item. The scoring criteria are based on the minimum standards to live independently in the community.